Hello and welcome to another ErfDragon Up video. I just thought I'd pop in quickly to say a quick disclaimer before this video starts. My original plan for this video was to put the two kits together from the full build. So you actually see the full process of me putting this together and then speed building it at the end. So you get a full end-to-end video of me building the car and the FLIER. And I thought it would be about 20 minutes or so. Turns out it's about 2 hours long at the actual footage. So what I've decided to do reluctantly is to split it into 3 separate videos, one for the FLIER, one for the car, because I didn't feel it was right to have you sit through 2 hours just to see the results, because some guys like to see the results immediately and others like to watch the whole process and the time taken on it. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Okay, right, so before I stopped on this car, let me flip it around a bit, I said to you that one of the things that this video was going to do was to do two builds. One of the little jet ski or flying vehicle and one of the main one, which is this one. This is the one I want to keep in my set. This is the version I want to keep on my shelf to enjoy. However, in the instructions, it didn't give me both vehicles to build, so I had to go online and find the instructions for the other build so I could go and do it, because I promised you I'd do 2 builds. Was that an easy job? No. I typed in Ninjago, the Ninjago link that it said, didn't actually take me to that page. It took a few tries to get it, and when I did get there, I had to type the words in just to get it. So my thing is, if it says to go here, it should go there. You know, the code should be directly. We're in a modern world. When you put the code in, it should be there. In fact, there should even be like a barcode. You know, a QR code. You scan it and you've done it. But anyway, that's my little bit of a gripe on that one, because it would have been nice to have had both the builds on this first, so I wouldn't have to go online and do it. But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, that moan aside. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to break this guy down before your eyes and rebuild the other craft. Now I've had to get the PDF, which means I have to use my internet to do it. So again, that's awkward. I mean, I can print it off, but it means print it off using all color paper and stuff like that. And my printer's not been behaving very well. So I'm just going to break this down. I'm a bit disappointed about doing that. So yeah, so what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to break this guy down and rebuild him for purposes of the stream. But it does, like I said, it does mean having to use the online version of this rather than the printed version of the instructions, which is a bit of a pain, to be honest. But got to do what I've got to do. And now I can't even find the web page I was using. There we are. Right. So here we go. In fact, let me move this camera. Is that a good angle? Yeah, it'll have to do. It will have to do. In fact, I'll tell you what. Right, so here we go. Here we go. So first order of business, breaking this whole thing down. Don't like doing that, but I've got the instructions, so the other one, so I can do it. So here we go. I wanted to do this the other way around. Well, on the plus side, doing this means that when doing it this way, or having this problem I've had, will mean that when I next build one of these vehicles, and there is a dual build, I know that I need to get the instructions first for the other build, so I can do it. Because it would have been fun to just have done the one I didn't want, break that one down, and then rebuild it. But there you go. Take these wheels off. That said, this is the whole point of Lego, is you can basically build up, take it down, build it up again, and of course the build won't come off. Yeah, that's the whole point of Lego, is that you can take it apart, build something new, be more creative. For me, I'm not one of those enthusiasts that love to build new things every single time. You build something, you break it down, you come up with something new, and you're creating new personal creations. That's not quite for me. With these builds, I like to build them and then display them as they stand. I'm not that way inclined to just build something new each time. But unless it's unless it's physically is a new actual build. But there are a lot of guys who do that, and that's the beauty of the whole Lego, is that you can build whatever you like. Now at school, naturally at school, sorry, this is taking a while to undo. Basically, I used to build things all the time. One of the favourite things I used to build, not always the best to do it that way, but it just wasn't coming off. At school, one of the things I used to love building was buildings. I used to love making houses, making the windows, making the chairs in the buildings, construction effectively. Sorry, don't like using my teeth. When it's not coming off, it's not coming off. I used to love making, construction, and that was one of my personal favourite things to do. Now, I don't know if that, I know, obviously I like to make cars as well, but I found making buildings far more fascinating for me. That's the thing I like the most, is making buildings, and particularly the windows. I particularly like the windows that I used to have on these things. But everybody's got their own favourites. Some people like making buildings, some people like making cars, some people like making houses. I've even seen people doing like paintings for as part of their builds. Sorry, just trying to get this last one off. There we go. Right, even doing like paintings. There was one kid I saw recently who basically made a Van Gogh painting out of Lego. I thought that was quite ingenious. It's quite clever. I've seen people doing Mad Max style stuff out of Lego. So different people have different kind of passions and interests in that regard. So that is the beauty of Lego. But as I say, for me, I'm one of these people that once I make it, that's it. It stays as it is. I don't like taking it apart again. I'm more of a collector than a player, if you know what I mean. So that I don't particularly like doing that. But on this occasion, for this purposes, I'm doing that for this build. So I'm going to do something slightly different this time round to make this quicker. Is I'm going to separate the colours a bit. So I've got the reds over here, because I'm hoping that this will make this build a little bit quicker. Then my blacks over here. I'll split this all up. Because long term, I don't want to take this build to take too long. Okay, yellow's up there. Then the gold's over this side. Gold bits, grey bits. And I'll put all the grey bits, whether they're light or dark, over the top there. Now you might not see them all the cameras, but I just want to kind of make this a bit more of a speed build. You know what I mean? Now it may not be the Lego way of doing it. I don't know. As I said, I'm not that type of enthusiast. I just want to get built as quickly as I can and enjoy the process of doing it. So for the purposes of that camera up there, I'm going to try and bring these into shot a little bit. In fact, I'll bring these blacks down here. Bring these greys down there. The yellows up here. The gold's pretty much next to them. Makes sense, doesn't it? Keep them together. They're more or less the same colour. Blacks over there. And then the reds over here. And then this will be my build space. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so first instruction. And I say I'm having to use the internet, so I'm going to go to the screen and scroll down every time. So it's the four brick first. And as I did with the other one, I'm going to take pictures along the way. Come on, phone, catch up. Right, there we go. But I might flip it that way. Okay. Then we've got one of these little braid pieces on there like that. Where have we got those? Okay, and then another one. These are the little the snappy ones, the ones that sort of bend and snap together. So put those back to back. First of all. And then these literally go sideways. So I'm trying to make this so that it's a good animation. I'm trying to make this a real good animation. Okay. And next piece is, let's have a look. Sorry, I haven't got the headphones on. The wire's not quite long enough. I've tried to make it the wire longer, but it wasn't quite long enough. So I'm still trying to work out the camera angles and everything else to get this right. Okay, so right, so we look at the black pieces. So one of these goes underneath. Yeah, underneath by the looks of it. Underneath like that. Okay. And then the other one on the opposite side. Oh. Where's the other shape? Hold on. Why? Okay, there's supposed to be one. There we are, right. That was what I was looking for. I was trying to find the one that's facing the other direction so it fits properly. There we go. All right. Okay. Now we need the long, tall grey bit, which goes in front of this lot. So it's definitely already it's a longer vehicle than the car was. Oops. Hit the snap button too early. Okay, what's next? So next up is this piece. Which goes there. Snappy snap. Oops, let's move these reds over a bit, they're in the way a bit. Which has this in the front. Like there, oops. Like so. Okay, and right, we need one of the reds, the red flat triangular pieces, which goes this way by the looks of it. Oh, I forgot to do something. That's what I'll do in a minute. I was getting ahead of myself. I'll put this other one on, and then I'll take it to the next stage. Oops. And this goes on the front like that. Oops. Try not to hit the mic. Okay, and then this wild front piece goes there. Okay, that's those bits done. Then the other one goes on the back here. Yep, that goes in the back. Like that. The square bit, grey bit goes. Oh, hang on. No, it goes in. Goes different. Doesn't go that. Doesn't go that way. It goes that way. Oh wow, that's. Well, that was a bit unexpected. Actually goes that way. Wow. Okay, then that bit goes in the middle. Oops. Okay, and what's next? Okay, so the ninja swords in the front. Very unique idea. And the second one. Okay. And number 10. All right, so these funky bits go on each side. Oh, hang on a minute. Again, it's done that thing where it's not told you exactly what goes there. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie, they did. They did actually. That goes in first. Okay. And then this bit goes on one side. And the other one goes on the other side. It doesn't look too bad actually. From what I'm seeing so far, it actually looks quite decent. Even though I wasn't really considering doing it. I may consider, because I'm going to go to the same shop I got this from yesterday, I may consider buying a second one and keeping both kits. Having two kits. So we'll see. If they've got it, I'll get it. If they haven't, I'll leave it. I'll go back. I'll take it back to the car. But not bad. Okay, so what's next? So all three yellow bits. So one goes on the front. Yeah, like that. Let's try and get a bit sharper. There we go. One goes on this side, lining up with it. Ooh. Doesn't want to go on. I've also put a bit of hand cream on me and it's still a little greasy, unfortunately, so that doesn't particularly help. Okay. Okay. What do you think of the new lighting, by the way? I've got some cheap lighting from the pound store. Oh, go away, Google. We can ask you to come in. What's the new lighting from the pound store? Like one of those strip lighting. And I think it does a really good job. I think it really brings a lot more light into the room and hopefully makes the cameras pick up more. So we'll see at the end of the day with the footage, what the footage is like. See if it's made a difference. What do you think? You like the new lighting? Be interesting to know what you think. So this is the mini one at the back. So that goes there. And the other one on that side. I can put it on. Come on, get in. I hate it when it does that. When you put it on, and as you put it on, the rest of it comes apart, like I did earlier. This happened in the earlier build, if you remember, and it took me ages to figure out what to do, and I did end up taking it apart just to figure out where it had gone Pete Tong, you know. Then we've got the long, large piece. In fact, I'll do it on this side actually. I went into the store the other day in the hope that they had the Star Wars Lego, you know, the Star Wars Advent calendar, and they haven't got it yet, which I was a bit disappointed. But you know, under the circumstances, they probably haven't got it ready yet, and they probably have the production's all slowed down. But certainly in the next month or so, I should be getting that. Whoops, which will mean that come Christmas time, I should have my annual Lego build calendar going off. So that'll be good. Right, so number 13. So I'm trying to do this without knocking everything over. Right, so it's one of these. So one of these goes in front there. I say it doesn't look too bad. From what I'm seeing, this actually doesn't look too bad, actually. I just prefer the car. But before I break this down, I will take some Photoshoot pictures of this. Okay, so what we need there. So the small black curvy bit goes in the front, and I can find it. Where's it gone? There it is. So like with the car, this one goes back on. Technically, I could have kept that all together. Okay, so that's that. Then the triangle bit goes in the back there. The problem with these childhoods, as cool as they are, it's very difficult to get your hand to grip them properly, for them to really work. I mean, right now this looks like something you'd see in Star Wars, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so what's next? Oh, right, it's those pieces. Okay, so one on. Which way is it? That way? Like that, yeah? Yep, seems to be that way. Okay. Let's get those out of the way. And one on the other side. Okay, and oh right, so the other black pieces go on the opposite end. Like so. Oh, wrong one. Haha, this one. That side, oops. Okay, what's on the 17? So it's these weird circular things. So it goes on the edge. Okay. Interesting position. Stay on. Sometimes Lego does not stay on. Even though it's meant to, it doesn't always stay on. Let's do the other one. Stop coming off. Why are you coming off? Ah, stop it. Okay, and then these bits go on to keep them together, apparently. Hold on, I'm confused now. Oh no, it's right. They don't go on again. I'm being silly. It is meant to stay rose. Okay. Well, I thought I missed a bit there. Okay, so then the gold bits go on the inside. It's coming off again. Don't know why you have to keep coming off. Stay on. That's what you're meant to do. You're supposed to fasten there and stay fastened. Why are you being so difficult? As soon as I've taken pictures of this, I'm going back to the car. Okay. It's almost done though. So this goes on there. And then this one goes on the other side. Not that it stays together. Like, what's next? Okay, so this one clips on there. Can you stay stuck on? Stop coming off. Why are you coming off all the time? Something doesn't look right either. Something's not right. Something is not gelling. Because there shouldn't be a grey bit showing. Right, let me double back a second. Right, see, it didn't show this. These go on. It didn't show me that. These bits go on first. There you go. Stop missing instructions. This bit goes on first, and that should stop it from falling apart as well. Should have said that from the beginning, dudes. Sorry. It's like when they miss instructions, it's really irritating. And it's like an online version, so it shouldn't even be a thing. See, look, it's come off again. Unbelievably annoying. Here we go, back. Right, that shouldn't come off now. Okay, so now this will go on the end, right? Actually, before I do that, let me just make sure I'm not going bonkers. Okay, so we've got those bits on. That's that. Yeah, I'm trying to get my camera set up so that I can do these videos a little better. Okay. Right. What's next? What's next? Right, now we've got those bits, so we've done that already. So next up, right, now we can put these. But there should be two of them. So why is there only one? Oh no, it's that we've got two. So this goes. Oh, it goes over the gold bit. Oh, it goes that side. Right, okay. So it goes in that way around. Okay. Now it makes sense. And then this one goes on that side. Ooh. Yep, there we go. There we go. Then we've got the little red flat squares, one this side. the car was a lot easier to build. Although there was that little hiccup, the car was a lot easier to build than this one. This one's proven to be a little frustrating in comparison. I like the shape of it though. It does look good, even though it's awkward. Okay, so the triangle builds and bits next. So one on that side. Try and align it. Oops. That's it. Do-do. Again, trying to align it a little bit. There we are. Okay. These little square pieces, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to making this back into a car. As much as this is cool, I think I like the car a lot better. Right, anything else I need to add? Ah, right, okay. So this here. And this one. The car was actually, you know, it had its moments. 1 second. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I haven't had one of these for a long time. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Yeah, the car had its moments, but this one's a lot more frustrating to actually build than the car ever was. Okay, right, so number 23. Okay, so 23 is the grill, so let's put the grill on first. The grill goes there. Little square bit. I'll tell you what, these little square pieces are one of my favorites because they give a nice flat surface on these builds, and it's something I really like, and it just makes for my taste anyway, it makes for better looking Lego kits because you get that nice flat surface, and if they do that more often, I'll be very pleased. In fact, some of the builds I've got, where I can, when I get these little odd bits lurking around, I like to add them to the builds. Okay, so this goes there. Oh, it's like a little cannon. Nice. And this on the other side. Again, another cannon. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Let's move that in a bit. Okay, and we need this on the bottom of it as well. Okay. And then these come in. And that's it, that's the build. Okay, so that's the build. And we've got all these extra pieces left over as well. So that's the secondary build. That's the secondary build done. So let's move these over here. Let me quickly show you. So that's basically the craft there. I personally like it better that way. Me personally, I think it looks much smarter. And you could possibly even have it that way as well. But the way it's supposed to go is supposed to click like that. It's supposed to be that way inclined. But that's the build. It's nice. It is a nice build, but I think the car is much better. But you know, it's whatever you prefer. But I got this one from a little store called Lidl's, not sponsored, so don't think I'm promoting them anyway. It was a little store called Lidl's. If I do see one, I probably will get another one just to build this up, but it's not my favourite. I prefer the car. So that is it for now. That is the build. That is both the builds, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, along with the frustrations that I've had, particularly with this one, on this particular build. But if you do like this video and you want to see more of this kind of content, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That way not only you're helping support the channel, but also you're giving more opportunities for people who like Lego, who like these kind of builds, and may not have the opportunity to get in these particular designs in their respective countries. So they might enjoy this that little bit more for that reason. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you see and you're interested in seeing this or any other projects I do, I mainly do art and design and that kind of thing, be sure to click that subscribe button. That way you can keep up to date with anything that I release on this channel. And more importantly, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. I have got, as I say, I've still got some Lego builds to do. I've got 2 major Lego build projects that I've filmed, done, built, recorded. I'm just editing at the moment. I'm trying to up my game in my editing. One of them is a 6-week series. I'm not going to say much more about it right now. And the other one will probably be a build episode and a speed build, which I'll do separately. And that is a very cool one. That's one of my favorites I've done. Both these projects, the up and coming projects, are amazing, I think. And I think you'll enjoy them. If you like Lego builds, you like this sort of stuff, I think you will enjoy it. But they are coming out very, very soon. So make sure that you're signed up, you're subscribed, you've ticked that bell, you're good to go and you don't miss the next one. But until then, have a lovely day. Hope you're staying safe under the circumstances, 2020. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.